Hey guys, Jerry here with EPL Solutions. A lot of you guys have been asking about what is the best compact jetter, the biggest bang for the buck. What's the smallest I can run to cut roots? What's the minimum requirement I need? I don't have 20 grand to spend. I just have 7 grand or 6 grand or whatever you have. This is the best thing I could find. This is the Plumber's Jet by Jetters Northwest, 200 feet of 5/16 hose. The 5/16 hose is in between the 1/4 inch and the 3/8 hoses. It's kind of the best of both because this can do 2-inch kitchen cleanouts, but it has a 1/4 inch fitting for us to put on root cutter nozzles like the ends reverse bend nozzle. This is the bend roto drill. Let me show you what this thing can do. This is a test that we did just to find out what it can do. This literally shredded the heck out of this thing. Helped clamp this down to the piece of plywood, cut this hole open instantly, and then we did a test where we held this in a clamp and a vise and just cut this up like butter. It was incredible. So these jetters are only as good as the nozzles that you put them on. That's the truth. Guys with US jetters use the same nozzles. It's just depending on what the flow rate, the pressure rating is, how much do you need to get the job done. So now that we know we can cut roots, what else can we do with a compact jetter, the biggest bang for the buck? This is called the HRH 02022, which we call the Wasp. This thing sounds like a wasp. It's angry. It stings. This has been known to cut roots and area drains. My brother uses this thing. He actually helped prototype it. It's just an incredible little nozzle. About 400 bucks for this, 380 bucks. This is $200. This also fits on this little blue hose. Now, if you're trying to go down a kitchen clean out, sometimes you want just simply a smaller nozzle on the end of this hose, or you want to run a secondary line, secondary hose. So you get a little hose reel, attach a quick connect to your main hose, and now you have yourself a smaller compact 3/16 hose reel that you can also put a nice little spinner head on. So when you guys ask me what's the biggest bang for the buck, and I say, well, what do you want to do? I start at the nozzles and I say, well, this nozzle does this, that nozzle does that, and then I go for what's your budget, because these nozzles work on XYZ jetters, and if you want to cover your bases, then this is where you start to cut roots. If you wanted to go to the next category, then you would go to the Brute Jetter by Jetters Northwest. That is the most compact powerhouse of a jetter. Love that jetter. This is just something else that they made, and it does a really, really good job. I highly promote it, especially if your budget's not $20,000 or $12,000. It's $4,000. This is about $4,000. This is $450. Each of those nozzles are a la carte, so you can just piecemeal your compact package together and get done what you need to get done. So thanks for watching. This is Jerry with EPL Solutions.